Hey yo, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. Watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a special review of Real Housewives of Potomac under my Real Life Talk series of the feud between Candiace and Monique and the fight that's happened this season. But I'm upset that I watched this episode today because I say, yo, they showed this trailer that it was going to show this fight. But they started the fight in the last 5 minutes. So the continuation of the fight won't be till next week. So we have to wait a whole another week to continuation of the fight. So it's like, okay, so if y'all follow my thing, y'all know I has been doing Real Housewives of Potomac reviews. Now, people was watching this like that, but it wasn't a much big turnout on my reviews like I was hoping. So I decided to not do reviews of this season. But on my YouTube channel, I still do reviews of it, but it's on my Instagram. And check out my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Mr. Grown, MisterGrown. And follow me there and watch some of my reviews. Because I did two. I did the first 2 episodes. I did the last 2 episodes. And I'm going to do this last 2 episodes, recent 2 episodes on Instagram Live next week after I got the continuation of the fight. But I'm on this YouTube channel now to talk about the feud and the drama that led to the fight and what actually caused the fight that happened. Because to Monique, what was going on, the rumor and stuff like that was not the cause of the fight. But now we got to see it. Now I'm like, okay, so what's going on? All right. If y'all know, Monique Samuels did a live. After the second episode, it was the rumor that Giselle brought up on confessionals about Monique and the trainer get very too close to comfort and Chris find out, her husband. So that's what destroyed the marriage. Now, that's not the rumor that was going to tend to come with. Apparently, I don't know if it was supposed to be the last season reunion or this coming reunion that Giselle was going to bring up of Monique baby Chris not being Monique baby Chase not being Chris, which we realize that that's not going to fly by because everyone can see that baby and know that it's look just like Chris. So it is his baby. Now, we're not saying that babies always have to look at the father because people got the perception that the babies have to look at the father. But in this case, this baby looked like the father. So it's like, that was not going to fly by. So that's when they went on this rumor about the trainer. Now, how this rumor came about is that Monique's ex-best friend named Gigi. Now, a YouTuber that I watch, and I think if I find that video, I will post it on my comment section. If I find it, it will be in the comment section. If I can't find it, then if not, then we ain't. But she posted a video of the friend Gigi telling her side of the story about what she experienced about Monique and the trainer. And so apparently, that's the one was going out. Now, she did talk about Monique miscarriage and saying that Monique didn't have a miscarriage, she had an abortion. And she lied to say she had a miscarriage. I'm not going to go on that thing. That's Monique. I believe that she had a miscarriage. So, that's that. So, they tended to bring in the show that information of the trainer. How to go about doing that. Sharice postly, I guess she wanted to get a spot back on the show, so she used this information to get in it to spread this rumor. Alright? So the rumor about the trainer, because they can't use the Chris chasing out Chris's baby angle, and they're supposed to bring up the reunion. So Sharice brought this up, so they reached out to Candiace to get Sharice's number. I guess Gigi, something like that. And I guess Candiace gave the number to Gigi, and then Gigi contacted Sharice, and then Sharice brought this information onto the producer and all that stuff. And Monique said it was very crazy because Monique didn't know about this. Cameron told her that this lady was going to try to destroy you, like put you down. She said, "What's going on?" It's like they was going to bring up that Chase is not your kid, or yeah, that was that. But they couldn't use that, so they went on with the other angle about you having an affair with the trainer. So Monique was pissed about this, and Chris got alive, and I believed the whole thing because I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." Now, what has got us as the viewers who watches this, and I know some people who was watching my videos and who watch this current season, is like, if that's the case, then why is he so mad at Candiace and not at Sharice? Every time she came on the thing, you was not normal, and you not pissed off, you not blowing up, or why you not going after Giselle, who's the one who brought this case, not the case, this is not a freaking law and order, brought this rumor to the forefront on national television and told everyone what the rumor is. So why you not mad at her? If she's supposed to be the one who's supposed to bring this up. Because Sharice's not in the show, so Giselle was next in line. And you know, Giselle and Monique never had a good relationship. Since Monique came on the scene, Giselle didn't like her. Say she braggadocious, she's all that stuff like that and everything. Ever since Monique said she had 4 homes, Giselle never cared for her. Never cared for her, so they never got along. So now this season, when we see them sitting down and making up and being cool, we was like, what's going on? Especially if she was the one who who wants bringing this rumor out. Now, well, Sharice is, but Giselle is the outlet that put it to the show, and she told everyone what was it. So Giselle is just as part of the whole mess that Sharice is. But she's not mad at Giselle this season. She's all pissed off at Candiace. Now, who Candiace is supposed to be a friend? Now, she's saying that the reason why she's so mad at Candiace because Candiace is supposed to be a friend and she would do this, all that stuff. And Candiace never told her about this. So, at the beginning of season 5, that's what Cameron told her. And then when she found out, she asked Candiace. And Candiace told her what was going on. So, we had all that. That was what Monique said in her live. And then she went on different lives and explained her story and going on and all that stuff on the Housewife. And then Candiace brought up, she came on live and explained that it was going to be a rumor that was supposed to be spread on this season and stuff like that. So Candiace put light in the situation for everyone to know what was this rumor is. And then Monique came and told her exactly what was this said rumor or what was exactly supposed to be attended. And then Giselle came on that and just told us the exactly rumor that was going on with the trainer. So all this going on. So now the season happened, and then everybody's so confused why Monique and Giselle is making up. Or good. They playing an event for Ashley together. They are cool. They have no arguments, no nothing. Especially if she was supposed to be the one who brought all this stuff going on and spreading the rumor and going on with this. And you find out in the beginning of the season. So now you saying this is your job and you have to be nice and you have to do it and you don't expect anything else from Giselle. That's why you're not mad and pissed off. Which I understand about it. I mean, you know someone's capable of doing something. You know that's their angle. You know that's MO. You're not pissed off because you know they was going to do that. Compared to someone you know expect that to happen. So at the same time, like, if this was so damaging and it was going to destroy your family, I would not get cool with that girl. Hell to the no. I don't care how much she paying me. We not doing no scenes together. We not taping together. If we had to do a scene together, we had to be a group setting. And no one sit down doing luncheon, all that stuff like petty this luncheons that we had to have. No. So they cool. Now, what led to the tension between Monique and Candiace this season is that Ashley told Giselle, and that's what Giselle told Monique at the luncheon, and before they had that planned co-operative event to work co-hosting an event for Ashley for the dinner, is that when Monique, I think Sharice had a falling out and stuff like that, Candiace made the best of her interest to befriend Sharice. And Giselle said, oh. So Giselle brought that to Monique. And now Monique felt type of way that, okay, she don't rock with Sharice. And also Monique was also pissed off that Sharice was at Candiace's engagement party. Candiace had an engagement party in the first episode and Sharice was there. Now Monique was upset because Candiace never gave her a heads up that she will be there. So I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, that's crazy. So she's upset about that. And then she found out from Giselle that Katie was supposed to be friending Sharice and making a best effort to be friends with Sharice. That pissed off Monique. So at the dinner table, Monique was doing a little jab and shadiness to Candiace. And then that's the time that everybody was badgering Candiace to apologize about Ashley. So Ashley, follow my Instagram, I'll talk about that. And that's that. And Candiace and what's going on. And then it says speak. Now at the end of that episode, it was off taping, but you heard the mics. And Monique said, I had to do it. And Monique was upset. She said, no, if he feels up away and all that stuff, what's going on? We feel like you could have told him he had plenty of opportunity. This is being fake. No, she's not, we had to do it. So that was that. Now, all this tension building between those two, and they never had to sit down and discuss what exactly was her issue is. Now, if Monique is upset that Candiace befriended Sharice, and while she's around, you didn't give her a heads up, okay, but you should be mad at Candiace. No, now all this at the same time, Monique is going to do a lot of things with her husband, and how he's not being attentive as much. And so he care about is sex and doing this and like that. You got the money here. You need a nanny, get the money. It's like throwing money to solve the situation, but I expect things in return. So it's kind of like back in the day that he wants his woman to be always pregnant and barefoot and have his kids like that. Do what you gotta do, but make sure I get mine. So she's frustrated with that and all that stuff. So it's like, but at the same time, we all thinking, looking at this season, it's like, why are you so mad at Candiace, but you not mad at Giselle, and you not mad at Sharice? Like, you took an angle. Now, it was a party that Ashley had, a sip and see the baby, at Ashley's house. Sharice was there, and Monique left. She didn't want to give her any opportunity or energy. She said she had to do an event. But same way she was trying to run out Candiace out and we're proud of it. When Sharice got there, you didn't want to give her any time and energy. But you're not mad at her. You don't want to give her no time and energy, but you're so pissed off at Candiace. So it's like her tensions build up. So the last episode, they had a lake house, an event. And she invited Candiace. And Candiace was not going to go. And she was contemplating not to go, but her husband talked her into going. And actually, I wouldn't even go in myself anyway. But, you know, it's contract. It makes she probably had to go and everything to build a contract, drama, whatever it is. And more tensions rise up going on with those two. And the point that it was scenes where her, Giselle, and Candiace, Giselle, and Ashley. And they went to talk to Ashley about something because Candiace got information about a friend about Ashley's marriage. I'm going to talk about it by Instagram Live next week. And that's that. And they sat there because Monique planned an event, like a bonfire, small thing. And so they sat down and they waited for a while, but they had to wait for Ashley to finish that stuff so they come down and talk to her. So Monique been bothered by that. And they had that discussion, but Monique was pissed off as she was directing her anger out at Candiace. And Candiace was trying to be mature. Like this whole season, Candiace was very mature about how she approached things like that. I mean, this last recent episode, I mean, she had a little tipsy now. But that's that. So I was like, okay. So when they told Monique exactly why they had to sit there, Ashley told them, she said, oh my God, you being messy, this and stuff like that. It was like doing the most. And it was point too much that's going on. Now, when everybody was leaving, Monique went to sleep. Or she faked to sleep. I don't know. Because it seemed like she was all up. And then when Candiace went to leave, she was knocked out. So I would take that. I said, okay, she went to sleep because she know I'm about to say something to her. She don't want to say nothing to me. So she said, so Candiace take offense of that she pretended to be asleep. So she won't say bye to me. Because they beefing. And we all know why she beefing so hard at Candiace, but not at Giselle, who she's so good friends with this season. So now this episode happened. It's the fight. Ashley came. Everybody was at the winery because it was celebrating Giselle Literary Award. And she took them to the winery to have little drinks. Ashley said what she had to say. I explained what exactly she said. Or whatever. And there's a lot of stuff going on blogs about her too. About how they had an unconventional marriage. All that stuff. It is what it is. Now after that happened, Candiace said, I love everyone. And her drink. So everybody was like, oh, because you got a little wine. She said, yeah. No, I'm good. I love everyone. So Ashley said, oh, y'all good. So she was like, yes, we good and everything. I love Monique. But even though she tried to pretend to fall asleep to me when I was leaving, I love her Monique. She said, pretending to be asleep. I always woke. I ain't sleep. She said, what we talking about pretending to be asleep. After like how I was leaving, she pretended to be asleep and don't want to say bye to me. After like she said, I was tired. Do you know how much going on? Well, you don't know because you don't have any kids. So that's a dig. I said, so you kids shaming her now? I was like, why? What is going on? Like, what exactly is Monique's issue? Now, it's issue with Candiace so specifically. So she said, you got no kids. She said, you kids shaming and all that stuff and then back and forth. Now, they both had their own conversation. Giselle asking the question. She said, y'all good friendship. So y'all always been good friends. It's deeper than kid shaming and sleeping. She said, well, no, we never had a good friendship. We were always a facade. It was a facade friendship. That's Monique said. So I said, okay, so y'all never had a good friendship. It was all a facade, so it was fake, basically. And they going back and forth. She said, well, you can't have a conversation with somebody you can't have a conversation with because you can't talk to her. And you put in information, listen, Monique said, you put into the relationship, but she don't reciprocate. So what are we doing here? So I was like, oh, okay, what are we doing? Because this is ridiculous and going crazy right now. So that's happening. And then Candiace like, everything was all good, but I never knew she had a problem until information was brought her to her at the dinner table. For your dinner table, she had an issue with me. I never knew it was an issue, but she never said what was going on. And that's what they explained to her what's going on. And yes, that Monique had an issue of her befriending Sharice and probably invited Sharice at the party. Now, I hadn't done nothing about the rumor. She just had a problem that her friend became friends with someone that she don't really care about. And that's that. And the information was brought to her that Candiace was making a bit effort to friend Sharice, who Monique don't like. So I said, that's the reason why y'all fought? Because she said the rumor was not the reason they fought. So if that's not the reason you fought, is the reason you fought is because she befriended Sharice, that's childish to me, in my opinion. If y'all see this episode, tell me if that's what y'all got about it. Because that's what it seemed like it came out, that how they pissed off. So they going back and forth, and the Candiace was funny too, because she keep picking up the knife. She said, what's the knife? I said, Candiace, put that knife down, girl. She got the knife, and she was tapping the glass. She said, I didn't speak a lot of stuff. So she said, and they both was doing this. Candiace was doing this. Monique was doing this. And then all of a sudden, Candiace said, she said, oh, she imitated Monique. She said, oh my God, I she with you, or something like that. That was funny. Candiace had me lying. Like, everybody looked like Candiace, like, what's going on? Wendy would try to see the drink from Candiace. Candiace said, don't touch my drink. I got my drink, I'm holding it. She dropped that drink one bit. No a liquor drop of that alcohol came out that glass. She was holding that. So they're going back and forth. Candiace was doing this in the air. Close to her face, but not too close to her face. And Monique was doing this. So Monique said, don't get in my face. She said, what? I'm just doing this. No. So what, you going to drag me? You going to drag me? So Monique said, do you want me to? And then Monique flipped her hair first. So now I was reading like articles that Chris said that Candiace started first. If this Candiace started of her saying she loved Monique and that's how it started the whole fight, then yes, maybe it is. But what led to the physical was Monique. Monique flipped her hair. And she said, you want to drag me? So you want me to? So Candiace said, you want to drag me? And Monique said, do you want me to? Do you want me to? Do you want me to? And then Candiace retaliated. And then all of a sudden, that's how they cut off. And then we will see more next week. Now, people saying that the fight started when Candiace threw a drink on Monique's face. But we don't see no drink on Monique's face. Whatever started that physicality, even though it's a flip in the hair, Monique flipped her hair. So I ain't see no drink though in her face or nothing like that and make her bleed. So maybe it happens after they started tugging and then Candiace throwing in. And that's how they really got physical in it. But Monique flipped her hair, and that will cause the tension to rise. Because when somebody keep doing this, do you want me to? You want me to? You want me to? You will get agitated. So you all talk retaliating back. I should have flipping my hair. So why you touching my hair? I'm like this. We doing going back and forth. You have to come touch my hair. So I don't know. People say Candiace started it. If she started the argument, maybe, but she didn't start touching anybody yet. Monique did that first. So that was my little review about how this fight started. So to me, it starts because Candiace befriended Sharice and Monique was pissed off by that. So in some way it ties into the rumor, but the rumor was not the one was mentioned. It was about how she befriended Sharice. And that's exactly how to me, that's how the fight started. So tell me how y'all think the fight started, and if I'm correct or y'all have a different viewpoint of it. Because it was not about the rumor. Monique keeps saying that. So if it's not about the rumor, the fight started because Candiace befriended Sharice and Monique didn't like that. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. If I find that video, I will post the link of the Gigi talk about Monique. Because I was like, what kind of friend are you if you're going to do all that? But it is what it is. I'll let y'all just determine y'all viewpoint about that. And I'll talk to y'all later, alright? Peace.